What if I told you the secrets to feeling 20 years younger weren't hiding in some high-tech lab or an expensive clinic? They were found in the simple, daily lives of the world's most vibrant and energetic people in their 70s, 80s, and beyond. We stepped away from the headlines and into the homes of these remarkable individuals. We shadowed them, shared meals with them, and walked with them, all to uncover their shared blueprint for youthful energy. What we found was a surprisingly simple, profoundly powerful 5-step routine that anyone can start today. This isn't about adding years to your life, but about adding life to your years. For months, our mission was to observe the unobserved, to listen to the stories of people who still wake up with a fire in their belly. We expected complex, esoteric secrets. Instead, we found a consistent pattern of 5 fundamental habits, woven right into the fabric of their daily lives. These weren't grueling workouts or restrictive diets. They were graceful, intuitive, and backed by modern science. The first secret is fuel for a younger body. We spent a week with an 88-year-old man who tended a garden that would be the envy of someone half his age. His plate was always full: grilled fish, fresh greens, tomatoes from his garden, and a side of quinoa. He told us, "My body is a machine. If I don't give it the right fuel, the machine breaks down." As we age, our bodies become less responsive to protein, a condition called anabolic resistance, which contributes to muscle loss, or sarcopenia. While official guidelines suggest 0.8 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight, many experts now recommend healthy older adults aim for 1.0 to 1.2 grams to better preserve muscle. For a 150-pound person, that's roughly 68 to 82 grams daily, spread throughout the day through fish, chicken, eggs, beans, or Greek yogurt. Alongside protein, these elders followed a Mediterranean-style plate, rich and colorful with vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and healthy fats like olive oil and nuts. These foods fight the chronic, low-grade inflammation that accelerates aging. They were also serious about hydration, often starting their day with a full glass of water, knowing that thirst sensation fades with age, making dehydration a silent threat. The second secret is movement for independence. For these vibrant elders, exercise isn't about marathons, it's about freedom, the freedom to walk, garden, and live without limitation. One 82-year-old woman called her apartment stairs her daily gym. Health guidelines recommend 150 minutes of moderate activity weekly, plus strength training twice a week. But these elders made movement a daily habit, often walking around 7,000 steps a day, integrated naturally into life rather than scheduled. They also practiced balance exercises without even realizing it, standing on one foot while waiting for the kettle to boil, or pausing on a landing to do calf raises. These simple habits significantly reduce the risk of falls, a leading cause of injury in older age. None of this required a gym. Resistance bands and chair exercises were often enough to maintain the strength needed to climb stairs and stay self-sufficient. The third secret is connect and create. The most vibrant seniors didn't just care for their bodies, they actively nurtured their minds and relationships. We met an 85-year-old learning Italian online for a dream trip, and sat in on a book club of 90-year-olds debating with the passion of university students. We saw friends gathering for card games, community projects, and simple daily coffees. Science is clear: social isolation is a potent health risk, linked to a higher likelihood of dementia, heart disease, and depression. Conversely, staying socially engaged acts like a supervitamin for the brain. Conversation, shared experiences, and a sense of community stimulate neural pathways, and studies show people with strong social ties tend to have a slower rate of cognitive decline. These elders treated social connection as a non-negotiable part of their schedule, as important as any doctor's appointment. Connection was only half the equation. The other half was mental challenge. Learning something new, a language, an instrument, a complex puzzle, builds what neuroscientists call cognitive reserve, making the brain more resilient to age-related changes. One woman told us her secret was to do one thing every day that scares my brain a little. For her, that meant a difficult crossword. For another, mastering a new recipe. Together, connection and lifelong learning form a powerful defense against cognitive decline. The fourth secret is to be the CEO of your health. These individuals didn't passively receive healthcare, they actively managed it. This is a mindset of vigilance and ownership. After 75, ignoring your health becomes a dangerous gamble, since conditions like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and early-stage cancers often stay silent until they cause a major, irreversible event. The people we shadowed marked checkups on the calendar with the same importance as a grandchild's birthday. They showed up prepared, tracking their blood pressure at home, coming with questions, knowing their numbers. They followed a smart preventive care schedule, regular screenings for blood pressure, cholesterol, and diabetes, along with bone density scans, vision checks, and hearing tests, since poor sight or hearing can contribute to falls and isolation. They also stayed diligent about vaccinations, flu, COVID-19, pneumonia, and shingles, since the immune system needs more support as it ages. Being the CEO of your health means you're the one in charge. You schedule the appointments. You ask the questions. You follow up on the results. Your doctor, dentist, and optometrist are your trusted advisors, but you're the one chairing the meeting. This proactive approach is the difference between hoping for a healthy future and actively building one. The fifth and final secret is to master your rhythm. After a day of nourishing food, purposeful movement, and social connection, these vibrant elders honored the power of rest. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's a biological necessity. While younger adults often need 7 to 9 hours, older adults generally need around 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night, though the ability to get that sleep often declines with age. Their secret was consistency. They went to bed and woke up at nearly the same time every day, even on weekends, anchoring the body's internal clock, or circadian rhythm, which makes it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. They also created a sacred hour before bed, a non-negotiable, screen-free period. The blue light from phones and TVs is known to suppress melatonin and disrupt sleep. Instead of scrolling, they read a book, listened to calming music, or took a warm bath, simple rituals that signal the brain it's time to wind down. Quality sleep matters because that's when the brain does its housekeeping. During deep sleep, the brain's glymphatic system clears out metabolic waste, some of which is linked to Alzheimer's disease. Poor sleep, on the other hand, contributes to daytime fatigue, cognitive fog, and a higher risk of falls. Mastering your rhythm isn't just about sleep, it's about creating a predictable, calming cadence to your day that honors the body's need for both activity and recovery. So, here are the 5 secrets we learned from people who are living proof that age really can be just a number. First, fuel for a younger body, prioritizing protein and a colorful, Mediterranean-style plate. Second, movement for independence, through daily walking, strength, and balance. Third, connect and create, by nurturing social ties and challenging the mind. Fourth, be the CEO of your health, through proactive, preventive care. And fifth, master your rhythm, through consistent, restorative sleep. What's truly beautiful is how these steps reinforce one another. A nutritious diet gives you energy to move. Movement improves sleep quality. Good sleep sharpens the mind, making you more likely to engage socially. And social connection gives you a reason to stay proactive about your health, so you can keep showing up for the people and activities you love. This isn't an impossible ideal. It's a series of small, deliberate choices, repeated daily. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to start. As one wise 92-year-old told us with a smile, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. What's the one step you're inspired to take this week? Let us know in the comments below. Your journey can inspire someone else to begin theirs. And for more science-backed strategies to live a longer, healthier life, make sure you're subscribed. Thank you for watching.